Hello, English learners. Gianca here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to discuss our featured article, and please feel free to look up my profile on Cambly. Let's get started. So the featured article for today is Plant Trees by Searching the Web with Acacia. Maybe we could take a moment and we could talk about the picture. So we see a gentleman. He is certainly outdoors. We could see he's dressed for a cooler temperate weather. He's wearing a blue sweater, blue jeans, and a gray hat, telling us that there might be some sunlight. Also, it's very green, a lot of green vegetation. And we could see that he is involved in some sort of tree planting or gardening process. So there we go. We could see that he seems to be enjoying himself. Now, let's continue. Maybe we could start with our vocabulary. So the first word we're going to look at for today is overwhelming. A very large in amount of emotion. Very strong. He felt an overwhelming sense of sadness when it was time to board the flight. Donate. To give money, food to a person or organization. With no surviving relatives, he decided to donate his wealth. Ad, a notice, announcement, film, telling people about a product, service, job. I looked through the job ads in the newspaper today. Cause, an idea, goal that one supports or fights for. He promised to donate a share of his winnings to a deserving cause. Deforestation, the act of cutting down a large area of trees. Deforestation of the Amazon rainforest increased in the early 2000s. Renewable, of a natural resource or energy source able to be replaced. Nearly 100% of Iceland's electricity comes from renewable resources. Okay, so therefore, let's get ready with the article. We're going to start with the title, Plant Trees by Searching the Web with Ecosia. So let's take a look at some questions that we might want to consider while we're reading this article together. How much money did Ecosia give to tree planting projects in October? What made Christian Kroll decide to use Ecosia for planting trees? How many trees has Ecosia planted since it was started? Here we go. So we're going to now read the article. So please follow along. And if you'd like to, you could read along with me. More than 41 million trees are cut down every day, according to a 2015 Nature report. When you hear a number like that, it can be overwhelming to think of ways to help the environment. But Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither are forests. So one organization is trying to help the planet one internet search at a time. Ecosia is a search engine that donates most of the money it makes from ads to planting trees. That means that you could be planting trees just by searching the web. In just 1 month of October 2022, Ecosia gave around $1.2 million to tree planting projects. The Berlin-based organization was founded by Christian Kroll in 2009. While studying business at the University of Erlangen-Nuremberg, Kroll learned how search engines work and thought they could raise money for good causes. While traveling after his studies, Kroll saw the huge impact of deforestation in Argentina and found his cause: planting trees. I want to make the world a greener, better place, he told the BBC in 2020. Since 2009, Acacia says it has planted more than 164 million trees in over 35 countries. Ecosia has around 20 million users, and it says it takes an average of 45 searches to raise enough money to plant one tree. The projects it works with also create jobs in countries like Burkina Faso and Indonesia. Help at-risk orangutans and other animals, educate people, and more. Okay, just going to go and back up there a little bit. I made a little bit of an error. So please be concerned that this word here that I'm passing my arrow over is orangutans. So maybe we'll read that together one more time. The projects it works with also create jobs in countries like Burkina Faso and Indonesia, help at-risk orangutans and other animals, educate people, and more. In 2018, the organization started building its own solar power plants. Today, Ecosia is 200% renewable, meaning it makes twice as much solar energy as it needs for searches. So there we have it. This is our article. But now we want to take a look at our discussion questions. So what are your thoughts on Ecosia? Do you find it surprising that Ecosia has planted more than 164 million trees? Are there any companies in your country known for their environmental efforts? Do you know anyone who actively works to make the world a greener place? Do you think the world will be greener 50 years from now? So these are some questions to consider. And thank you very much for listening in. We want to help people become better English learners. So this is your opportunity to get some oral reading under your belt. So maybe if you have maybe 15, 20 minutes a day, you could tune into my channel and you could read along with me. And this will try to also help you with your pronunciation muscles as well. For you that maybe it's your first time, don't worry, it gets only easier. It takes a little bit of work, but you'll get it. Thank you so much, and you have yourself a very awesome day.